Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be checking out some 510s today. We're going to have a look at this one in particular first, and then we're going to have a look at my collection. I picked this one up on my local Diecast Facebook group. It was already in use, so it was secondhand, but that's a great way to get maybe an older release, or maybe get a decent deal on one if it's not too popular. Some of them go up in price because they're more popular for whatever reason, but this one I got a pretty good deal on it, so I picked it up because I am a fan of HKS, their liveries at least. Yeah, so let's have a good look at it. So this is in the iconic HKS livery. The purple, the green, the black, the pink. Very nice. And this one has green headlights. It's a nice touch. They got the HKS going along the bottom here. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Kaido House, it's made by Jun Demai, which was a Hot Wheels designer. And he designed the 510s for Hot Wheels. So he carried them over to Kaido House. They're not true to 164, but he never states that he wants to be 1/64. And they're definitely a little bit fatter. They have their own little look. And I like it. I like the little look that they have. Now, obviously, the scale collectors, they're not going to be a big fan of these guys. But they do a good job. They are a branch off of Mini GT. You can see at the bottom here, their base is always like this. They got this purple hue chrome look to them. And it says Kaido House. You can obviously see it says Mini GT on the back. They're screwed on. But let's have a look at the engine bay. So let's see. Now the engine bays, they make a lot of these ones in the various colors. And they're all pretty much the same. I think they got like two variations. I'm going to show you both variations in a second. They got two variations, and then the engine bays are basically all the same. They just color them differently. So this one has HKS on the valve cover. You can see the turbo set up there. This is like a drag setup. You can see the fat slicks on the back and the skinnies on the front. And then the drag wing on the back as well. And then you see that this one is a left-hand drive. You can see the steering wheel right there. So this one's a left-hand drive. The wagons, the 510 wagons, which I have back here as well, are right-hand drive. And then the roll cages are different. So the right-hand drive, the cross pillar or whatever, diagonal pillar there, goes over towards the driver. Where the other one, where it's right-hand drive, it goes towards the right. Which makes sense, right? So obviously you want that part of it to be a little bit stronger where the driver is. That's probably why they do it like that, right? I'm assuming. I do have a roll cage in my car, so I should kind of know, but I don't. And then they have HKS on the banner here as well. HKS Power. No wipers. There's no wipers here, but a drag car doesn't really need wipers, right? No defrost lines either. Again, why would a drag car need that? And then you got your interior with two buckets. You can see the e-brake, the shifter, the armrests. And in the backs are it's just kind of like tubbed out. No seats in the back at all. Yeah, very nice. All right, so let's have a look at the other ones in no particular order. Put this one right here. We'll check out the sedans first because we're obviously looking at the sedan right now. This one is the purple one. This is an older release. They have released this purple one again, but it's a more of a chrome purple. I kind of want to get it because I am a big fan of a purple diecast. When my daughter asks me what my favorite color is, it really depends on what the subject matter is, right? Are we talking about clothes, or we're talking about cars, or we're talking about diecasts, you know, are we talking about the walls on my place? Like, I have different preferences of colors, but purple is definitely one of my favorite colors in regards to diecast. So this one has the red seats, you can see. That's a nice touch. June Mai right there on the front. Let's have a look at this engine bay. So the last one said HKS on it. Obviously, this one's not going to say that. This one says Gretty and has a yellow valve cover. Not really a big fan of the engine bay in the 510s. There's other engine bays that Kaido House has done a little bit better. That's a little bit more three-dimensional. This one just looks like one flat piece. And then, yeah, so it kind of gives me that RLC engine bay look, where it looks like a melted marshmallow with like coloring on it. It's not as bad, but kind of gives me the same vibe. And there's the plate, 510. What's this one say on the back? This one just says HKS. Yeah. 510. All right. Those are pretty cool. Put them together. And then you got a, basically it's a recolor of that purple one in this green. I like this green actually. It's a very subtle green. This one has red rims. The other one had yellow. And this one has a yellow roll cage too as well. That's the stuff that stands out to me. Again, the interior in this one is all black. 510 on the back. Yeah, 510 on the back. Let's see what this engine bay looks like. It's probably going to say Gretty just like the other one, I'm assuming. Just because it is just a recolor. Yeah. But this one's a red instead of yellow. But then it has a yellow roll cage. Junamai again on the side. Yeah, this one's nice. This one is nice. And then this is probably my favorite one. I call this one the Homer Simpson. Well, a lot of people call it the Homer Simpson one because Homer Simpson, if you guys know who he is, he's from The Simpsons. He drives a pink car. And this one reminds me of that one. This one kind of has like more of a, kind of, I don't know, gives me like more of a two-door vibe. Is it a two-door? I don't know. I've been calling it a sedan just because it looks like it has a back door. But obviously, you know, this one's pretty different just because you can see it doesn't have too many liveries on it. And it does have the side mirrors, and it doesn't have the drag wing on the back. It just has a regular spoiler. But I like this one because of the color. The color and the simplicity of it. See the engine bay. The engine bay is probably going to be the same, like I've been saying. Yeah, it's the same, just as Nissan in it and Nismo there on the intake manifold. Clean though, it's clean. I like the little mirrors. The other ones don't have mirrors, and after seeing this one, it kind of looks like those ones are like kind of earless. Because the mirrors are like ears to me, right? Does this one have back seats or is it topped out? Let's actually zoom in on this one. I wanna. Hard to see, guys. Hard to see. It kind of looks like it has seats. Yeah, it does have seats. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it kind of definitely look like it has seats compared to the other ones. The other ones you can see from the back here, it's smooth. And then this one has, you can see it has texture, not texture, but you can see those little lines there. That kind of represents seats. Nismo. It'd be cool if it said Homer on the back. That would have been cool. But yeah, this one's my favorite. Probably because it's the only one I have that's different. I know they made a couple other colors of this particular one without the drag wing and the mirrors and stuff, but I'm trying not to pick up too many of the Kaido House. Just my plan now is just to pick up one of each of its castings that they release, just because they do re-release the same casting quite a bit. Now, there's obviously other companies that are pretty notorious for that as well. Most companies are, I would have to say, just because they're trying to get their money's worth in regards to making this particular casting and then, using it to make their money back. I opened this one recently too. I got it in the same time as I got this HKS one. And I showed it off in the last video. So I opened up this one recently. Gretty, I am a fan too as well of the livery, just because it's nice and clean. I do like the silver and white combo. It looks super clean. And then a white interior, white roll cage. That's super cool. Let's open up the hood. So this one has Gretty, obviously, on the valve cover, and it's blue. Very clean one. Very clean. It was a hard toss-up to decide which one I like the best, this one or that one, but because they're both really clean cars. I'm a big fan of clean ones, so push these ones back so we have more room here. And then we got the notorious Advan livery. Every company's got to make an Advan car, and this is Kaido House's. I think Junamai is a big fan of Zero. I don't remember why he has a Zero there, the reasoning. But if somebody could tell me down below in the comments section, that'd be cool. Red seats in this guy. Oh, there's a little red thing in the back seat there. I don't know what that's all about. Yokohama is, I think, the parent company of Advan. 71 Datsun 510. And again, they got all the same base, guys. If you guys are wondering, there you go. 71 used under license. Yeah, I like it. It looks good. All right, so those are my 510 sedans or whatever. Not the wagons. Now we're gonna talk about the wagons here. There you go with the zeros again. So you can see this one's right hand drive, and then the roll bars, like I'm saying, goes towards the right hand over the driver, which makes sense because that's gonna protect them a little bit better. And you got yellow center headlights here. And we might as well open this because it's kind of open already. And this one just says Nissan. I'm pretty sure it's just the same engine. It looks like it. I'm sure the front end, we said up to this point, is different on the wagon. And the wagons also, they have a wide body. You can see the wide body. Generally, all Kaido houses have wide bodies, or they're like a little bit fatter, more tubbed out looking. But yeah, they definitely, generally all have wide bodies. And then these ones all have mirrors. The wagons all have mirrors. Advan on the wheel, on the tires. And the roll cage, definitely you see back seats in the wagons. And then you got your X brace on the back there. Looks pretty cool. 000 for the license plate. Yeah. Now a lot of these were given to me by stores, so don't think I'm like that huge of a fan that I went out and I bought all these different liveries. Like I said, if I am purchasing it myself, I am going to be only getting one example of a casting from Kaido House, just because I don't need all the different colors. Plus, you definitely run into space problems. It doesn't matter how much space you have. If you open as much as me, you're going to have a place to store them, display them, stuff like that. And eventually you run out of room. Even before you run out of money, you run out of room. And you don't want to be getting a bigger place just because you need more space for diecast. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad reason, but I don't want to be working more in my life just because I need places to store my diecast. I have a lot of. I've display a lot. I stored a lot. I have a lot of diecast already, so maybe just one example of each casting is good, right, guys? This is probably my favorite one, just because I like the green. It's very subtle and I don't know, peaceful looking. I guess that's the word. Yeah, let's see. Do we have a look at the license plate back here? This one says 827. I wonder if they mean something. I'm sure some of them do. All right, this one's not bad either. Number 23. I like the headlights here. It has 23 on one side, then it has just yellow on the other. Check out it has like a carbon fiber look to the hood. Kaido House doesn't really do a good job with the carbon fiber. And did we check the hood on the green one? I don't remember. Nissan, Gretty, all white with black or silver turbo. Yeah, I don't remember opening the hood on this guy, so let's open the hood. Yeah, we didn't open this one because I would have remembered the pink and the red. Yeah, so there you go on that one. Yeah. The rims on this one are cool with the Japanese. I'm assuming that's Japanese writing on the tire there. Silver seats, gold roll cage. Oh, you got even green light back here, and then the white exhaust here. And it has that carbon look on the trunk too as well, and on the deck here, the spoiler. Yeah, okay. And last but not least, you got this monster truck thing. I'm not a big fan of this. A store did send this to me. I mean, it's cool. It's cool that they have this. I don't know if this is legit. Like, did they have a monster truck 510 wagon in real life? Not that it matters, right? Not that it matters that, you know, these diecasts have to be resembling a car in real life, but you know, it's always cool when it does, and I'm always curious when it does too, especially when it's unique like this. This one has the license plate on the hood, I'm assuming. Is that the license plate? Yeah, that's the license plate on the hood there too. The other ones don't have that at all. I don't know why they decided to put this one on the hood. Was it more like civilian? But it does have a roll cage, so I don't know. A civilian one probably wouldn't have a roll cage, right? Super 510. Is that what it's called? And then look at these truck wheels, eh? Look at these truck wheels. Definitely not a drag one, for sure. You got your red buckets, red seats in the back too as well, for white interior. Black dash. And then you got your silver cross brace, 1600. And you got these boards on top. It's nice that they made little grooves on there so you can take them off and put them on and they stay on to an extent. Like, obviously, if you touch it, they just kind of come off. But I hate it when diecast companies make those accessories and they don't, like, stay on. You got to, like, mess around with them. And just show you guys the base, too, as well. I haven't showed you guys. Oh, see how I just touched them and one of them fell off. That's okay. They stay on as long as you don't touch them. But there's the base. See, it has these little grooves, and then they have little knobs on the receiving side of it. So on the hood rack, and then you just kind of find its place. Oh, having a hard time finding its place in the camera here. There you go. Oh, the other one's coming off now. As long as you don't touch them, they stay. But I hate companies that make these accessories and they don't have even this, you know? Like, if you're, like, I don't want them to be fixed. I don't want them to be like, hey, you can't take them off at all. But there you go. All right, guys. Yeah, thanks for checking out the 510s with me. they're nice. Definitely, I recommend having a couple of them in your collection for sure. If you're a scale guy, like, you know, it's got to be 1/64 or nothing. Like, it's got to be perfectly scaled. Then, yeah, stay away from these guys because they're definitely much bigger. Not much bigger. A little bit bigger. They got their own little look to them. You know, they're not trying to be an accurate model to the real car. But it's a little bit of a... I don't want to say Hot Wheels flavor, but it definitely has that kind of... you know, it's trying to get that taste. So... All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. I love all that stuff, and I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.